So this morning, we're remembering the life of George Foreman.
That's right. The two-time heavyweight champion and pitchman for the Foreman Grill died yesterday at 76 years old.
Jackie Ibanez joins us with a look back on his incredible life and career.
Wait, that's happening now? West Virginia Wire, Regina reacts.
Hey everybody, welcome to West Virginia Wire. My name is Regina Connell. You guys, rest in peace, George Foreman. We have your family lifted up in prayer. We'll take it from here. What an amazing legacy and an amazing life he led. You guys will be reporting on so much more. Thanks for joining, and let's jump into this.
To the rivers wide, tune in.
George Foreman, the Hall of Fame heavyweight boxer and the creator of the popular George Foreman Grill, passed away Friday at the age of 76. Foreman was an icon of the golden age of boxing during the 1960s and 70s and was known by the nickname Big George, a nod to his massive frame. In his first appearance on the world stage at just 19 years old, Foreman won the heavyweight gold medal in the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City. Perhaps his most iconic moments, though, coming during his bruising losses to rival Muhammad Ali, including the famed Rumble in the Jungle matchup in Africa back in 1974.
I remember going into the ring and hitting him with my best shots, of course, thinking that it would be over about the third round when I really gave it to him. Then the bell rang. He looked at me and said, "I made it." And I thought, he made it. I'll never forget that. Didn't think he'd make it.
Foreman retired in 1977, only to return to the ring in 1987 at age 38, and mounted one of the most impressive comebacks in sports history. And if you don't think of crushing jabs and uppercuts when you hear the name Foreman, well, you certainly know him best from his commercials selling the George Foreman Grill.
Had a busy day? My lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine is great to come home to. It lets you prepare hot, delicious meals in just minutes.
The indoor grill made Foreman a household name with 100 million units sold worldwide since its introduction.
Anyone who doesn't remember the George Foreman Grill, I don't know what to say. I know when I met my husband, he had one when we met, and I think most dudes probably had one as well. So let's jump back in and listen to the great legacy of Mr. George Foreman.
You were a kid that was going down the wrong path, and at 16 years old, you changed your path.
The missing link is something called PAL. Muhammad Ali was told, look, you don't have to fight. I'll show you how to get your bicycle back. Joe Frazier was told, come on down to the gym and work out. I was taken all the way to Vegas to the National Olympics, Golden Glove, Police Athletic Commissions. The police, they were our buddies. They rescued us. Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Joe Frazier, we're a product of caring police. And maybe the police need to get back and be a little more involved.
And they have begun in Watts. Well, they have gotten involved and started coaching the football teams and the basketball teams and things like that.
And that'll be the salvation for all the youth, the continuous involvement with the police. They are heroes, really.
A great message.
And of course,
And I can only concur with his message. I will say that my husband and I, we recently moved to Boone County, West Virginia. We bought a home over a year ago, and our local sheriff is at all the local football games, the basketball games. He's heavily involved in the county. This is his last term, so we're anxious to see who wants to take the reins from him.
he also understood the importance of fatherhood, so much so that he named every single one of his sons George Foreman.
Really? I love that.
Yeah, you're gonna know who your dad is, and it's me.
That's great. Well, he lived an incredible life. He was an incredible athlete, but also an amazing.
Just announced, George Foreman has passed away at the age of 76. Damn, RIP, rest in peace, legend, rest in power. So AJ Huber posted that. Then Fightful Wrestling, legendary boxer George Foreman has passed away at age 76. He was a two-time world heavyweight champion and an Olympic gold medalist, as well as an entrepreneur and preacher. Rest in peace, Big George. I love that. You know, he was very family oriented. is what it seems. I don't care about that. Anyway, so Colin Rugg wrote, the announcement was made by his family. Our hearts are broken. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March 21st, 2025, surrounded by loved ones, a devout preacher, a devout husband, a loving father, and a proud grand and great-grandfather. He lived a life marked by unwavering faith, humility, and purpose. A humanitarian, an Olympian, and two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He was deeply respected, a force for good, a man of discipline, conviction, and a protector of his legacy, fighting tirelessly to preserve his good name for his family. George touched countless lives with his warmth, humor, and wisdom, leaving an indelible mark on the world. And as a side note, I have to agree. We find solace in knowing he is now at peace with his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, whom he so passionately shared with the world. Oh man, this is a beautiful writing. His legacy of love, faith, and strength will live on through his children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and everyone who knew him. We ask for your prayers and respect for our privacy during this time of mourning. Rest in peace to a legend. And we will continue to celebrate the wonderful life of George Foreman. And here's a little clip I'll play for you guys.
I don't know what's good about me. Well, this can't get a dollar out of me. No Cadillac, no birds you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking VIP.
But height does not make you a good fighter at all. Bigness does not. It's right here. This is what makes you a fighter. Size has nothing to do with, as you saw with Ruiz and Joshua. Size.
All right, guys, and that's all I've got on George Foreman. I did want to give an update to the story I did on the governor's wife here in West Virginia, the First Lady of West Virginia, Governor Patrick Morrisey's wife. She is well. She is back at home. She has been released from the hospital. I did speak with the governor's office, and I'll also play a little clip of the story for you, so hang tight. We'll dig into that one next.
To the county line, we're keeping it local, keeping it fine. West Virginia Wire every week. Let's talk the truth, let's hear you speak. From the coalfields to the rolling hills, we've got the facts and the local thrills. What's on your mind, what's making news? Tune in, get the updates you choose. West Virginia Wire, hear the news. Politics and stories, what's shaping you? From the capital to the county line, we're keeping it local, keeping it prime. West Virginia Wire every week. Let's talk the truth, let's hear you speak. Let's hear you speak. It's your state, your voice, your view. Regina's here to